Hi, my name is Igor Voss, and I am the founder of GrimLime, the new international complaint service. So what is GrimLime? It's a product combining the experience and the best practice of all previously launched online complaint services, whereby no successful story has been built yet. It's the working model of algorithm, which at last will create a necessary incentive for vendors of products or services immediately to react to a complaint of any shopper. For the last 15 years, there has been growing a global tendency to ignore customer complaints and responses. But nowadays, business heavily invests in marketing and advertising, gathering a constant pipeline of temporary clients, use lawyers to search for gaps in the legislation, create multiple tricks of any innocent shopper to accept conditions, insert small letters into contracts, and many other tricky things. Following such bad practice, in 90% of cases, businesses violate the rights of the customer, causing insignificant financial or moral damage. As a result, the client has to estimate that filing an appeal to a court for a refund, example £300, turned out to be long-lasting and expensive task. He may lose a few months, lots of money for this case and finally get no result. So what are we supposed to do with such circumstances? Those companies forgot that it's the clients who make the blood running in the veins. A year ago, an unpleasant incident happened to me in Spain. The local car rental company, Gold Car, where I had rented a car for 8 months, refused to return me money for 14 days. I used to work in Spain and I had to rent the car on long-term conditions. The maximum rental period in this service was 28 days. Under the terms, I was to pay 100% in advance for the whole term. In March 2014, I had a family trouble that made me to depart urgently. So after the first 14 days of my rental period, I dropped the car in Gold Car depot and applied for a return of €390 for an unexpired 14 days. I approached the counter, waiting in a queue. A manager completely ignored me, so I had to depart as my flight boarding drew to the end. Upon coming back home, I wrote 12 emails to the company for a refund. As a result, I received the feedback stating that I could not be refunded and I should read carefully the contract that describes all the details, including my particular case. That was the final drop to my glass of patience, and I had to admit that in recent years I faced such misconducts in many countries and different spheres buying goods and services. I conducted a social survey, interviewed 5,000 people in 4 different countries and made a conclusion that up to 91% of respondent people have the same negative experience. That was the day when I started drawing GrimLime. I'm Igor Voss, the founder of the GrimLime International Complaint Service. My team also includes a number of high-quality, smart and creative experts. We feel confident, we are modern, flexible, technological, with administrative experience, 20 years in various industries, and we want to change this destroyed system of values. Eventually, I would agree with Richard Branson's statement. I am always happy when I'm served badly. No, I am not a masochist. Simply the best my business ideas arose when I was poorly served. The client is always right, and that is the rule. Join GrimLime. Thank you.